Hi, this is Bob Serling, and in this short video, I want to show you how you choose a restaurant is exactly how you create a blockbuster product. So, let's say it's a Friday afternoon, and you want to go out to a restaurant that night with a group of friends and your spouse. And you want to go to a new restaurant. Let's say you've decided that Italian is your choice for the night. But you want to try a new restaurant you've never been to before and that your friends haven't been to before. So the question is, how do you know what's a good restaurant and what's a bad restaurant? Well, the answer is, if you're like most people, you go to Yelp or you go to OpenTable or one of the other restaurant review sites and you look at the reviews. You find out what other people think of those Italian restaurants. So you'd key in Italian restaurants in your neighborhood, and you start going through the reviews. And the first thing you want to do is find the restaurants that have the most 4- and 5-star reviews. The other ones you're not even going to look at. And as you go through those reviews, you're going to find out why people like them. So if they just like the restaurant because it had great service, but the food was so-so, you're probably not going to go there. But if you find that a lot of people liked a particular restaurant because the food was great, the service was ideal, and the prices were right, then that's the restaurant you're going to choose to go to. Now, that is exactly how you're going to create a blockbuster product that you know your competitors can't possibly hope to match. So you're going to start out using the sideways survey the way I showed you in Sold Out, and you're going to find out what products your customers are buying the most of right now. You're then going to take the most popular products from the ones they list, and you're going to go over to Amazon and you're going to do further research. The first thing you'll do is look at the product description, both by the company and by Amazon, and you'll be able to pick out the features and functions that they've identified as being most important. But that's just the bare beginning, because where the real gold is when you drop down and you look at the customer reviews. That's where you're really going to find everything you need to create the best product possible. So you're going to start looking at the reviews, and remember, we're only picking 4- and 5-star products. So when you do that and you're looking at the reviews, you'll look and people will tell you what they love about a product, what they don't like, what they wish it had, in other words, what may be missing, and maybe even what it does have that they find they don't need. And that happens with a lot of products and services. So what you'll do then, when you start seeing those same types of things repeating over and over, for example, features that people really love the most, you want to make sure that you really you add that into your product and that you really emphasize it, because again, remember, customers report how they like a product or a service based on using it and their experience that they get. If it does the job really well, but it's really hard to use, they're not going to love that product or service. So, quite simply, once you've gone through all of these customer reviews and you've identified those top traits that people want the most, that they like the most, the ones they dislike the most, and what they'd like to see a product have that it doesn't currently have, you have discovered a gold mine of research for the features and components to add into your product to be able to create a product that you know is going to sell out in days, not in months.